Hello everybody, and welcome back to Hearthstone. We're going to play a bit more of the dragon deck today. I say we, I mean me. Or we are if it loads, there we go. Right, back to casual, because I don't want to actually face competent people. And let's go. This will be fun. Now I was doing some thinking about this deck, and frankly, I know I said in the last video that I was I'll probably, really, I don't want to now. I have plenty of viable, well, I have like 3 viable, well, 2.5 viable decks. So I don't even want to change this one. I'm happy to keep this one as it is because it is wonderfully and acutely stupid. So I'm probably not even going to change it. So that'll be fine. Okay, well that's not a good opening. Let's kill one of those. We'll keep one just in case we don't get anything else. Okay, wow, wish I kept that alarm bot now. Angry chicken. Right. Right. I look forward to that getting buffed this turn. What are you gonna do, Dusk? Power word shield? Power word shield. Ridiculous thing to do. Wow. Oh well. Bring out the old 3-2. Oh, it's really struggling today. Don't know what's going on there. Ah, my. What are you going to do? If he's got a Holy Smite, that'll be fairly irritating. But if not... No, we're fine. We're good. I'm not gonna use the coin. I'm not gonna coin into anything, so I want to save it for Twilight Drake next turn. He's a priest, so he's gonna have some silence, but all the same. So what do we have now? Light Spawn. Okie dokie. That is somewhat problematic. I could buff this and then kill it in 1. And then still have 2 mana, but then I can't really do anything with that 2 mana, so I'll play this. 4-8, lovely. If I hit this with this, it goes down to 2, but he then just heals it back up to 4, so I don't think there's much point in that. We'll go for the face. Because a 4, in this instance, a 4 damage creature is just as good for him as a 5 damage creature, so face it is, I think. Next turn we'll probably Dragonling Mechanic. Though it does depend on what he plays. I wonder if anything. Come along now. Is he going for the face? He's going for the face. Okay. Oh, holy no. Oh well. Okay, so new plan. I think we... I'm considering either I shapeshift and hit that in the face and then hit it with that. This then goes down to 2 and I go down to 18. Or I Mark of the Wild this, put it up to a 6-8, hit that, it goes down to 6-3, which then dies very easily to a lot of things. And actually, no, because right now it's out of Shadow Word, Pain, or Death range, so I don't think I will. So let's... if I do that, I can't play anything. That's unfortunate. You know what? Let's just throw them out and go for the face again, because if he now plays Divine Spirit and doubles its health, I am fucked. But if he doesn't do that, I'm fine. Because now I've got... I didn't like any of the options I had, so I thought the best thing to do was to give myself more options. Okay, so Shadow Word Pain's that. That's fine. Harvest Golem, also fine. Doesn't look like he's going to Divine Spirit. Okay, I have just taken 10 damage to the face, so that was the downside of leaving that thing alive. I could Force of Nature and just wipe it out, and I'm kind of tempted to do that. Or I could run, the alternatives I run that in, put it down to 3, run that in, which leaves him alive. I don't really have many other plays. I could Azure Drake, but then that's off my mana curve and not altogether helpful. But it does lead into a powerful swipe next turn, which would actually clear this, but he's not going to be stupid. He just take the Azure Drake out. So I think I will actually Force of Nature, just because I don't want to use the coin yet, because I want to use it on Ysera or Alexstrasza, so we're going to do this instead. And we'll hit that. And then we'll just run that in. And yeah, then we're still left with a 4-4 and a card advantage. Because if you don't count the coin, I got 6 cards plus 1 on the board, and he's only got 5. And now he's only got 4. And that 5 health, frankly, doesn't actually matter to him all that much, because... Oh, bloody hell, Malagos Azure Drake swipe will be glorious. Holy crap. Alright, well, let's put the Azure Drake out now. Again, I would Mark of the Wild that, but I don't actually want to, because then it can be Power Word Death. Power Word Death. But that actually is fine, because the Fairy Dragon was a good draw then, because that's obviously immune to Power Word Death. So now I'm really tempted to just coin out Malagos and hit him with like a 10 damage swipe, which would just be insane. And also quite necessary. Thing is, I won't be able to do that until next turn. If I coin out Malagos this turn, then oh my. No, I still can't. That's fine, but I mean, I then wouldn't be able to play one of these guys the next turn, so I think what I am going to do is coin... No point playing Alexstrasza. It'll be Ysera or Malagos, and I actually think I will do Malagos. Because if he survives, and if this survives, that is a 10 damage swipe.
My thanks to you.
And plus 7 damage to other enemies, of course. It'll be absolutely glorious. So I just hope they both survive. If they don't, if just Malagos survives, I'm okay with that too, because that's the beautiful thing. Malagos has 4 attacks, so his attack is too high for Shadow Word Pain and too low for Shadow Word Death. 4 attack is the perfect amount when facing a priest. That's okay. That's fine. That's also fine. My swipe's a bit weaker now, but it's still perfectly strong. Oh, and a Nyx here as well. Holy shit, look at all the dragons. Oh, the deck is really coming into its potential. Oh, it's just, see, I can just smack into the face. Good lord, that is fun. Right, and I've got Innovate, which put me back up to 7, so there's no point in that, so we'll just plop that in the face. Let's not give Malagos Taunt, because then he will die to Shadow Word Death, so actually let's leave him. And I can use that Mark of the Wild on somebody else if I do actually need a taunt. It's good to, or if I just need 2 extra burst damage, it's good to have that aside. Okay. Right, well, a Nyx here is definitely not the best play here. I better play... See, now I actually do want to Mark of the Wild it so he can kill that, because I don't want to take that 6 damage, I really don't. Which I can do. If I Ysera Innovate, I float 1 mana, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, this is still not a pleasant board for him to be facing. And if he Shadow Word Deaths this, he Shadow Word Deaths it. I mean, I've already got an amazing swipe out of it, some good value. Laughing Sister, 3/5 for 3, can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Really, really good value card. Only comes from Ysera, of course.
You have bested me.
Well, thank you, sir, and good day. Oh wow, 3 wins in a row if we count last times. This deck is on fire, probably because of all the dragons, pun intended. Oh, let's go again. Let's do another one. That was great. That went really well, just because I just kept getting... I got pretty solid draws throughout, and then just at the end I was just like, big dragon, big dragon, big dragon. He was absolutely fucked. I could see no way for him to get out of that. And if he'd somehow got a really powerful board and managed to kill mine, I still had Deathwing. So that was good. That was fine. The dragon deck is actually surprisingly effective against priests because of how many things it has with 4 attack. So that's pretty good, at least.
I must protect.
Okay, well, Wild Growth turn 2. Nothing to Mark of the Wild. We'll throw these 2. See what we can get. We can get another Wild Growth. That'll just be dandy. Okay, we don't. Never mind. But still an alright start. I've seen much... Oh, no, there's another Wild Growth. Fantastic. So it's looking like Wild Growth turn 2, turn 3, Wild Growth and Fairy Dragon. So that's going to be a pretty strong opening. Dependent on what he plays, of course, but yeah, he played nothing. We're good. Wild growth. I love the golden wild growth. It's just, I mean, look, isn't that pretty? Isn't that lovely? And I think that centaur there might be Cenarius, who's the druid unique legendary. Or he could just be a centaur. I'm not really an expert. And that's ruby and egg, okay. That's just wild growth again. And fairy dragon.
Job's done.
Lovely. So that is a really strong opening. He's got 3 mana. Next turn I'll have 6. That is that's a ridiculous opening. So I mean, the smart thing to do mana-wise would be Dragonling Mechanic Shapeshift, but given that he's got 7 cards, that is the downside. He has 7 cards. I currently have 4. Well, he has 8 if you count that. So we'll call it 7.5 cards because that kind of attack. I've got 4. So I would like to play the Azure Drake to get another card, but that is not appropriate for the mana really. Unless I draw a 1-drop. I actually can't remember if I have a 1-drop in here. Of course I do, the Young Dragon Hawk. Oh, okay. Alright, well that's fine. He just spent 3 mana to kill a 2-mana minion. It's okay. Well, I can now play one of these and innovate into one of these, but that's an incredibly stupid notion. So I think I will play this. Again, mana be damned. Oh, beautiful! Forget that. That worked out fantastically. Wasn't that brilliant? So if I had actually played that and then like shapeshifted, next turn I'd have played that and drawn that with 2 mana. So that would have then been wasted. But this way it all works perfectly. I mean, except for next turn, unless I draw a big dragon and play that and that, in which case, hey. Well, that was... Oh, damn, that's good. That's a good start. I quite like Power of the Wild, actually, to make that Dragon Hawk tougher. What next? Scavenging Hyena. Okay. Do we have a nasty combo incoming? A very tame Unleash the Hounds. It will still buff that Hyena, so that's definitely not good. Okay, so he's just... He's obviously fairly desperate there.
That didn't quite hit the mark.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry about that.
Prince Malagos. Okay, so that's fun. So, if I draw a swipe... Actually, I don't want to draw a swipe because that'll then trigger that. But fuck it, who cares? I've got a 4/12 on the board. I've got Malagos and he has 5 mana. That's beautiful. This is the deck working perfectly right here. Just 2 Wild Growths and an Innovate in the first few hands. So just... isn't that beautiful? Look at him sparkle. 4/12 on his turn 5. That's just wonderful. Has he used the coin yet? He did. He used it last turn, didn't he? Right, okay, so he's done that. He can't unleash the hounds again. It would be a really stupid play if he did. What's he got? Bloodfen Raptor? Another Scavenging Hyena. Okay. I just guessed Bloodfen Raptor. I just picked a random 2-cost beast. Kill command? Hunter's Mark. Crap, I was afraid of that. Oh. I don't... No, you know what? Let's swipe him to the face. Trade off Malagos. Let's do it, just because the value of that swipe is... It's just so much higher damage. I just can't not do it. There we go. And now I've still got a board. I've still got a stronger board. Well, of course I do. Nothing's going to survive that swipe. So, that's fine. And 1 Alarma Bot, which is not going to be much help, admittedly, because I'm already at 9 mana. Iron Fur Grizzly, fine. You can't Houndmaster that because that's 4 mana. Timberwolf, okay, that makes it troublesome if I want to hit it in the face, which I kind of did. But I don't want to have to trade both of these in. I was just going to trade that in and then hit it, but... Problem solved! Thank you, Power of the Wild. I'll trade him in. I could have done that so that they didn't both die, but this way you can't multi-shot or anything like that. I know that's maybe not the best value because it's not the most powerful minion. I mean, it's a 3/5, it's not great, but the point is it is my only minion. And I've still got something on the board, he doesn't. That's not very easy to remove. And more to the point, I got fuck all in my hand but an Alarma Bot. So, I think it's worth substituting a bit of value here just to keep that minion on the board because it's better than nothing. And nothing is the only alternative. Now, if he pulls Deadly Shot, oh dear, boo-hoo, woe is me. But I have more things. But he didn't. Anyway, it's a Tundra Rhino. And then he hits me in the face. And then the Rhino's going to hit me in the face. There it is. Come on, but, you know. No, that's fine too. There's another Dragonling mechanic. Why not? I think at this stage, that Tundra Rhino, I mean, if you place a Savannah High main now, it's going to be rather painful. But I have such a stronger board than him that I'm not actually too worried. I mean, what have I got? I've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage next turn just with what's there. Assuming he doesn't trade, of course. And he would probably be smart to trade because he's going to count that up and see that I have that much damage. And Lord only knows what I'd pull. I could pull another swipe. He doesn't know what I got in here. I could have all kinds of crazy stuff. And I do, just very little direct damage, admittedly. Okay, Morgan. Frostwolf Warlord. Okay, good. This is an... Is he going to run the 2-5 into my 3-5? It would be interesting if he did, because my plan would be to knock the 3-5 into the 3-3. Okay, no, he did that. So now my plan is to knock the 4-4 into it. Knock the 3-5 into that. Pull out your Sarah. And just ignore the 6-6. So just leave him on his own.
Job's done.
Come on, there we go. What do you got for me, girl? Nightmare. Well, I've pretty much won. There's very little he can do now. He's got two. I mean, an Unleash the Hounds and Timberwolf would do it. Like, that might stop me from winning. Just. But it's fairly unlikely he's got that exact combination. And if he runs a 6-6 into the 4-1, yeah, he cuts a bit of damage, but not really enough. Ah, there you go, multi-shot. Okay, so it didn't hit those two, but it did take that out. So I'm now on 6 damage. I can do an extra 5. So I can do 7, 11, 12. Oh, one short. One short, I said. Nope. GG.
Well played.
I didn't need to arm up there at all.
I shall bring the
I've been watching too many Total Biscuits videos. I think I just said GG at the end of the game there. I never do that. But his videos are so damn entertaining. Well, there we go. God, I can't believe it. 4 wins in a row with this deck. Not that I'm counting or anything. And you know what? Let's swap out for that golden card while we're here. And I don't know why it always hangs on this entrance bit here. I see that quite often. Let's change this. So we'll throw it in Muckle Wild, get another gold. Lovely. And while I'm here, I'll change the deck name. I am incredibly stupid. While I was renaming this deck, the Deck of Dragons, as you can see, I apparently inadvertently stopped recording. I then proceeded to play 2 more games, winning one and losing the other, without realising. It was only when I finished that I looked at it and went, oh, that isn't right. So, yeah, that was pretty damn stupid of me. The 3rd game that I played was just like the 2nd one, except against somebody else. The 4th game was against a rogue and I lost. But, never mind. Onwards and upwards. I will play a couple more games now, actually on camera this time, so we can all enjoy the deck together a bit more, because that was very foolish of me. It's a shame, they were good games as well. Never mind. So now we just need it to find us someone. A worthy opponent, apparently. Alright, Hunter. This should be interesting.
Let the hunt begin. I must protect the wild.
Okay, well, toss that starting hand. Keep the Fairy Dragon. But throw the rest. That is a considerably better starting hand. Alright, well, Wild Growth on turn 2, unless... Hang on, I could coin into Wild Growth on turn 1. No, that wouldn't work well, because... that puts me at 3 the next turn. So if I coin into Fairy Dragon and Wild Growth, or I could just hold on to the coin. It depends what he does in his turn 1. If he plays something that the Fairy Dragon can kill well on turn 1, then I'll coin the Fairy Dragon. If he doesn't, then I will just wait till turn 2, play the Wild Growth. That's if he ever chooses his hand. Come on, Belfray. Bell Ray, sorry. There's no F in your name. Why did I read an F? Huh. Come on, Bell Ray. We're all waiting for you. Oh, come on, how difficult a choice is it? There's only 3 to choose from. God damn it. What do you think for turn 1? I can't imagine he does. Even if you have a Timberwolf on turn 1, I can't imagine. Most hunters wouldn't play it if they have any experience. But it's much better to throw down later to combo with things. It just dies too easily at the start of the game is why. Whereas if you kind of unleash the hounds against an enemy board and then throw down a Timberwolf, suddenly bam, you've got an extra damage from each hound. And it's only 1 cost as well, so it's very cheap. Oh my word. It's turn 1. Either you have something to play or you don't. You don't even have the coin. You can see he's here because his thing keeps flickering over the cards. And over me, apparently. Come on. Oh, I'm going to squash some melons while I wait for him. And some radishes and carrots, I guess. I assume that's a radish. I don't actually know what the purple one is. Could be a turnip for all I know. Oh, what a turn 1 this guy's giving me. I am tempted to coin that out now, just because if he's gone AFK, then no, I won't. No, I think he has gone AFK actually. What a pointless. Did he really need to take a piss, or somebody called him away? No, missed it again. Oh, he's used. Wow, 2 innovates and the coin here, so I could. If I drew a 9-cost dragon this turn, I could play it. That's insane. And I hope I do, because he can't stop it. But with him not being here, don't worry. I'll put out the fuse. I'll help. I'll put out the fuse. It's not working. It's not working. Oh well. 9-cost dragon. Yeah, that's not a 9-cost dragon at all. All right, we'll throw them out and just. I'm not. Like, I don't care that he's gone AFK. I'm just here like, fine, whatever makes my job easier. I'm not going to leave or anything, or just not take my turns. Fuck that. You're going to play the game. Make sure you're actually there to play the game. I mean, he might have disconnected or something. His house might have exploded. You know, it might have been something completely beyond his control. But frankly, I don't care. Easy win for me. What have we got? A llama bot. God damn it. Let's power the wild this board just to give us some more strength, because this game is evident. I mean, even if he comes back now, he's pretty much fucked. No, he's selecting cards. He's giving. No, he's not giving input. Why is it saying he's giving input? Oh my lord! Come on. It certainly looks like he's giving input, but if so, that time would have stopped if he'd been AFKing. I think. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Well, alright. Deathwing! Hi, Deathwing. Not really what I'm after. Oh, but a llama bot Deathwing on the other hand. He's not going to kill the llama bot. And there we are, we got lethal set up for this turn. Oh, it's just as well, really. Well, I mean, I don't think we're going to count this as a win, because it's not really a win, is it? It's just kind of, I mean, yes, it's a win, but it's not a real one. It's like a fake win. So, I don't feel good about it. I mean, I did feel good about it. But, like, I don't feel like I earned it. I just feel like this guy's an idiot. Possibly a fairly unfair thing to make. What's up, Deathwing? Such a good hand as well. I'm going to use it. Oh well. Well, that was easy. That also explains why he took so long picking his cards at the start. I played another game, and it crashed midway through! Hearthstone just crashed! What an unbelievably terrible reshoot this is turning out to be. My first thing was absolutely fine, and now it's just a disaster. First it froze up for like 5 minutes, then the whole thing just crashed. So, God, just re-recording, 2 more games is proving really difficult, but god damn it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right. So, let's do another game. No, let's hope we can actually make it through to the end of this one. My god, this is a disaster over here. Oh, man. Never mind, never mind. I won, I'd like to point out. I won another game that it froze up on, so that's good at least. But I'm not sure it actually counted the win because it crashed when it was dealing lethal damage, which is a fairly annoying time to crash, I won't lie. We'll clear those 2. Let's also clear Power of the World, because we might get a wild growth for it. Innovate Nosdormu Ysera. Okay. Not the wild growth we were hoping for, but the Innovate's okay. Gold Mana Worm, oh dear. Well, based on that being on the field, I think I'm going to have to coin out a Fairy Dragon. I didn't want to. I would rather have held on to the coin, but I don't want that fucking Mana Worm to stay there. At least now she'll have to trade it in because she can't target the Fairy Dragon, and Mana Worms can just end up being really troublesome in the early game. Oh, I did not realize Arcane Missiles would do that. That is really annoying. Good lord, that is annoying. Well, I suppose we just hit him in the face. Fuck, that is annoying. I actually thought, just for I thought, what if she does Arcane Missiles? What does that do with the Fairy Dragon? It turns out it'll kill it. It'll kill it without any trouble whatsoever. Okay, Arcane Intellect. That's now a 3-3. I've got to do something about that. But I've got nothing. Alarma Bot. Go, Alarma Bot. Protect me. Actually, please ignore the Alarma Bot because I have a 75% chance to draw a really good card. And like these 3, these are the dragons I'm completely happy to... Ah, Frostbolt. Frostbolt? I'm completely happy to get them. Twilight Dragon, not so much. Is it a Frostbolt? Water Elemental? Okay. Please ignore it. Ignore it. No, he's harmless. Damn it. Twilight Drake. This is not a good situation, but we got a 4-6 at least. At least that will trade well with the Fireball. It'll trade well with the Mana Worm, but not quite. It'll be a not Fireball. Okay. It won't trade as well with the Water Elemental, but it's kind of annoying for both of us because, as you can see, it doesn't kill the Water Elemental, but she has frozen it, so chances are good she'll be able to actually kill it next turn. So I'm going to put out another one. There you go. Now this guy is troublesome because she could Blizzard this turn and then trade one of her guys into this, because Blizzard does 2 damage to all enemy minions and the spell power will make it do 3. But I don't think she's going to do that. She's polymorphing that. Okay, I'm fine with that. While it leaves me in a fairly shit position now, it means one polymorph was used up that can't be used on them. So, I mean, that's great if I can survive long enough to use them. Which currently I definitely can't. Yeah, in fact, I'm pretty dead. Ah, Deathwing. You would be just dandy. Still a 5-2 she's got on the board there, and I have nothing to kill it. Next turn I can coin out a dragon, but I'm actually dead unless I draw... No, I think the only thing that would possibly save me is a swipe, and it might not even save me. It won't save me. I think... Yep, I'm dead. Ah, balls. Well, that is an example of this deck really not working. Which is unfortunate, because my earlier examples were all of it working brilliantly. It was a thing of beauty, but that was this deck at its absolute worst, where you just don't get what you need. Right, we'll do one more, because this video is really long now, and according to the time, it's been like an hour, but obviously it hasn't. So, Well, I want to do another one because one of the games I got disconnected, so you didn't see that. One of the games, the opponent was AFK, so... This actual session, I've actually played like 9 games, or I will have done at the end of this one. No, 8. I've played 8 games, but only 4 are actually going to be shown. No, 5. 5 will be shown, but just one of them is terrible. Well, I did win, so how terrible can it possibly be? Oh well. Okay, that's an even worse hand than the one I just discarded. God damn it. Oh, good. That's exactly what I needed. Well, I think I know how this one's gonna go. I really hope he doesn't have mind vision. Phew! Like, fuck for that. Don't want any of those cards stolen, I'll tell you that much. So we'll hit him, nice and simple. Anything coming? Anything at all? A light well. Alright. And I still got nothing. I'm gonna hit that just to split it so that I can only heal one of them. And it healed him, that's fine. Next turn it's obviously going to be Dragonling Mechanic because it's my only option. But at least then after that I have something of a mana curve. I can go Dragonling Mechanic turn 4, Azure Drake turn 5, Force of Nature turn 6 if it's appropriate. And he seems to be off on a very slow start as well, so that's something at least. We're both really slow starting here. I could Mark of the Wild actually. That's not very good for the mana. Would be useful against him though. I could double Mark of the Wild and turn this into a 6/8. I'm actually sorely tempted. Or I could turn these both into 4 things, so then he can't hit him with Shadow Word Death, Shadow Word Pain. That would then be a 4/6. That would be a 4/3. Yeah, I think I will turn that into a 4/6, actually, and then I will use this to hit him. So that way, that survives and won't die to Shadow Word Death or Pain, and I can just hit that, just to weaken it a bit. So no Azure Drake this turn, but we can Force of Nature next turn if you play something else. Or, who knows, we might draw something. I hope we draw another option as well, because that's still not a very good one. All depends on what that card is. Okay, Force of Nature just became much better. Force of Nature. Oh. Powered Shield? Divine Spirit? Fuck. That is not good. Swipe. No. If I throw that, I would have to trade that in, which is awkward. But if I don't kill that, it'll kill this, and then he just heals it, and then it's a 3/8 again, and that's just very, very difficult. I could buff this again to be a...
What to do?
What would it be then? It would be a 6/5. So I could then hit that, but that still doesn't kill it. And I don't want to swipe just this. It's no good. Alright, I'll have to trade him in. I'll at least have a 2/1 still. But completely ineffectual 2/1. There's no point healing either of them because the light will just heal them immediately. So,
well played. Because
as you can see, it heals at the start of the turn. So it's okay though. We're both just kind of trading glancing blows. We've got the same amount of cards. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Huh. Oh, I want to play him, but that's actually pretty good. You know what? Let's play that. Let's Mark of the Wild. And let's really hope he does not have silence. Because if he has silence, that is going to really hurt. Because that will go from being a 6/9 to a 4/1. I forgot about that, admittedly. But that means these won't get Shadow Word Death. Dead. So that's something. Okay, my alternative... Okay, the play here is not at all good. And it just got worse because now it won't actually work. It was going to be swipe, hit it to the face, but that won't work at all. I could Wild Growth. I'll play him regardless. Ooh, very dragon? No, wild growth. I may as well wild growth, just...
Job done.
No, it's kind of pointless. I should have fairy dragon, because I'll be at 10 mana now, but I don't want to play Deathwing, because I got these in my hand. And... yeah. But the problem is, if I'd kept on hold of it, and then I wild growth, I would have just ended up Deathwinging anyway. Unless I didn't Deathwing, of course. Why didn't my plan factor in me not using Deathwing? Damn it, Tom! There were 3 options, and I just completely ignored one of them. Stupid me. Never mind. Question is, what's he gonna... oh, good lord. This board is rapidly spiraling out of control. You know what? I think I might Deathwing. I don't want to throw both of these and the swipe. I really don't want to, but I'm very worried of death. Because look at that, he's got 10 damage on the field, and I can't stop that 10. Well, I could, but I'd have to take 8 damage to the face. And I really don't want to do that.
I wonder.
I throw down your Sarah. She's not going to block that damage. But he can't mind control or shadow word death her, so I think... alright. We won't Deathwing yet. We haven't reached that... we haven't quite reached that level of desperation. Ah, now that could actually be really useful on him. Assuming he doesn't just kill me now, of course. Or kill your Sarah more accurately. Well, even then it would still be useful. But I can at least reset his huge damage. This is the dream as a priest, just a powerful Gurabachi Berserker with healing that I can't remove. Really good for him. Okay, well that... oh, he hit that! If he was going to hit you, Sarah, then just trade them both in. But you wouldn't even trade him, he'd live. Jesus balls. Well, good job, you, Sarah, for keeping that damage off me. Okay, now I really want to... no, not a Nixia. Don't draw a Nixia now. She'd have been great to have off this. I kind of want a Deathwing just to clear all of this fucking stuff. God damn it. Okay, here's what we do. It's not the end of the world. What we can do is we swipe that. We dream that. We play Wild Growth to get a card. I just really don't want to play Deathwing and kill this good hand that I've got. Or what's left of this good hand. And then we do that, so at least we got something to damage him on the field. And now I have the freedom to play Alex Straza or Onyxia next turn. It's not great, it's far from perfect, but it is better than nothing. And if you just saw flashing pixels on the screen, I did too. I have no idea what that was. I've never seen that before. Hearthstone seems to be having a very difficult day today. So, if he plays the Gurabashi Berserker again, then Onyxia is a bad idea. Okay, he hasn't. So in this case, Onyxia might actually be a pretty good idea. Alex Straza is no good when he's got these things out, because they'll just heal him too easily. So we'll play Onyxia. And I should have traded that in first. That was really stupid. I'll keep it there for now. If he Holy Novas, I am going to be I will just die. I will die of sadness. There you go, Shadow of Death. All those gone. Temple Enforcer, that's not good. He can't heal at least, so I still have the damage to kill him. To kill this guy, anyway. I just can't... I just got to trade everything into him. That's not very good. Yeah, well, that was... hey, Nosdormu, alright. This just got really interesting. If we're going to go out, we're going to go out in a blaze of stupid glory. Nosdormu! And this at least this beats his 6/6 at least, so that's a positive. And now he's looking at it going, shit, I don't have time. I don't have the time. So, that's something at least. See, these are such a big problem. Because I can't Alex Straza him. There's no point putting his health down to 15 when he'll just restore it. He doesn't have to do anything. He restores 6 health each turn. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, he's done the right thing there. He's created a lot of choices for me to hit. Do I hit that because it's got more damage, or do I hit that because it potentially has more damage? I hit that. So keep that damage off me. You. Okay, if I draw Alex Straza like this with the Alarma bot, I don't care. It's still an 8/8. It still gives me a much stronger board. Yeah, it'd be nice to draw her with the battle cry, but if I don't, I think I'll live. Think being the key word there. I actually have no guarantee that I will at all. Okay, well that solves that problem. We're using another Shadow Word Pain. So he's probably going to run that into that. Or he might just run that straight into that. I don't know, but actually no, running that into that wouldn't do anything. So yeah, he would probably... Oh no! Oh, that's not good. Well, he got the order wrong. He should have hit that first, then he could have healed it, but... That's bad. Do I Alex Straza? Do I Deathwing? How many Shadow Word Deaths does he use? I think he's used both, but he might have a Mind Control. If he Mind Controls Deathwing, I'm dead. It's as simple. If I play Deathwing and he Mind Controls it, I've lost. It is as simple as that. Because I don't have anything to stop Deathwing except Deathwing. So... Let's see. Alex Straza. I could knock his health down to 15. I think I will. I will not Deathwing until I have absolutely no choice. And so what if he'll get healed? That might get healed. There we are. So he only got healed by 3. It did draw him a card though. Balls. But I now have an 8/8 on the board. Another one that he has to deal with. And if he Mind Controls that, I actually really hope he does. Because then I Deathwing. But he might equally just trade right into it. And I am completely okay with that as well. I really hope I counted right and he has used both his Shadow Word Deaths. Okay, for the face. That is a painful but expected option. Oh dear. No! No! No Holy Smite!
My apologies.
No. No. Okay. Oh no! I should have attacked first.
Well played.
If I had just attacked with Alex Straza,
Is someone injured?
I would be able to beat him now. If I had just... Okay, no, I wouldn't. Oh yeah, of course he would have healed anyway. Okay, that's... This is how I survive one more turn and hope he doesn't pull one fucking damage.
Well played.
Don't have one damage. I don't want. I'm gonna wait until I see. I'm not well playing you back until you've won. If you could play it, play it. Oh, if that's in a fire, actually, that's troublesome.
I must consider.
Temple Enforcer. Okay, he hasn't won just yet. However, he is gaining health and I'm not. And I have to keep killing shit with Deathwing. Innovate? No, Innovate Alarma Bot. This is the worst possible team. These are the worst cards in this deck to have at this moment in time. Truly, truly terrible. Come on, don't be Holy Smite, please. I can still do this. No, I'm not giving up. What do you have? What do you have in your hand? Ah! Holy fucking Smite. It's the second time I've lost to a priest with Holy Smite in this deck. Ah, damn. Well, let's be honest, I was unlikely to win that matchup. Oh well. Oh, that wasn't as fun. Honestly, I think the games that didn't get recorded were more fun. I apologise for that. Next time, I'll make sure not to make that mistake. Oh, that was... Oh, that was... The tension at the end of that one was just... I was just like, oh! Every time we drew a card. And I got fucking Alarma Bot and Innovate. Useless. Terrible stuff. Still, I think that's all for this episode. So, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. And do stick around for some more Hearthstone. There'll be some... I have so many silly decks in mind. You have no idea. There's just going to be loads of them. So, if that sounds like something that might appeal to you, stick around. And I will see you all later. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.